every day I live with the fear of just being my true self. Hi, I'm Dawn, and there was a few things on my heart I really wanted to talk about: fear and anxiety and how to cope. It's a real issue in my life, and I thought, why not share my trials and the situations I've had dealt with, not particularly talking about those particular things, but talk about how I cope with fear and anxiety. We have therapists, we have PhDs, we have people who are trained and licensed and that you could pay to get this type of advice and help. And those things are good. Those people are professionals, and I definitely suggest that you do that. If you feel like you're more, you need a little bit more help with coping. And I hope this video encourages you to seek outside help, seek counseling, seek therapy, seek a professional. But if you need something right now, I would like to offer advice from my heart. I just have a heart to help, and I care. The ways that I've dealt with disappointment and discouragement in my life, I personally am a Christian, and I pray and I seek God daily. But for those of you who don't know Christ, you may have other things that help you cope. Maybe it's meditation, or maybe it's getting out and enjoying pretty days like this here in San Diego, California. What a blessing it is to be out here and just sharing my heart with you. For those who watch this video, I pray that you and follow me and follow my journey and follow just my encouragement. How did I cope? First step was I was honest with myself. I was honest with myself that there was an issue of fear. There was an issue of fear of me just being me. I am professionally a makeup artist, and I work at a high level makeup company, and I do faces for a living. It gives me so much gratification to be a makeup artist. But there's times where I am not encouraged myself as a makeup artist, and the way that I was able to give back to other people, even while I was going through my own fear and insecurity of who I am as a woman, as a single parent, as a mom of 2 children, and as that, I have teenage children. I have a 19-year-old and I have a 14-year-old. What I did was I realized that it's okay as a professional makeup artist and as a professional person in the work field, that it's okay for me not to be 100%. What I did was show up on a daily basis to my job, to the organizations, the churches that I am a part of, and I gave of myself. I chose to be an inspiration to other people and make other people feel better about themselves, while facing the real issues of my own fear of people hurting me, people doing things that could make me just revert inwardly and not do things outwardly. So I had to push myself. That's number 2. I did the things that were uncomfortable. If it was hanging out with friends, if there was uncomfortable places I didn't like to go, but that I was with safe people, I did it. If I stay in my shell, if I stay in my home, I become more of a if I become isolated or withdraw from people, that could be very dangerous. That could keep you, those type of situations where you keep yourself from others and getting out and being active could lead to dangerous thoughts and ideas. When I was going through my deepest depression, from failed relationships, a career that it didn't take off the way I wanted to, my children and I not seeing eye to eye, they're teenagers. It was a number one of things. My finances, spiritually, I didn't feel real connected to God like I used to. I felt like I wasn't hearing Him as much as I did before. It's everything. My relationships with my mom, with my family. I realized that I really had to push through the discomfort of all those issues that were plaguing me. Really, they were external, but the battle that I was having was internal. Saying yes to a dinner date, saying yes to going to a park, or hanging out with my children and doing something outdoors, or going seeing a movie. You have to push yourself. If you say, oh, I'm just going to wait until I feel like I want to do it, you're not going to do it. You're going to feel like you want to withdraw from people, because especially if you're a person like me who feels hurt, and when you feel hurt, disappointment, regret, and all those things, you really don't want to be around people. And I really didn't. But hearing messages of hope through my church, through my friends, through inspiration, just having positive people in my life helped me to see that there's a bigger picture than what I'm going through, and that I can overcome it. So that's number 3. Making sure you have positive people in your life who want to see you grow and do better. If you have people in your life that it's all about clubbing, it's all about making money and this hustle or that hustle, or doing things that are just not fulfilling, then that's the road you're gonna go. But if you make a determination and say, you know what, I need to have better influences in my life, saying it and doing it is 2 things. Saying it is admitting that there's a problem with those around you, but actually doing it is, I would say, it is a move forward and courage, moving forward in strength, and moving forward in becoming a powerful force, because you're saying no to the norm of what the world says is happiness, which is material things, or a certain type of level of professionalism that you want to make in this company, and that's all your drive is, which could be very fulfilling. But if all the money in the world that you make, if it still makes you feel empty inside, then that too could be such a false idol. It's false God. It's not what you need to be fulfilled. So I say to you all, with those steps, try them, write them down, journal the good times and the bad times. Date it, look at it, and say to yourself, okay, I'll look back in a month and see where I'm at. And if I'm still in the same place, then you could be stuck. And being stuck is not a good place to be. So then a goal needs to be made of, what will I do at this point if I've done those things that John has suggested and I'm still feeling like I'm not getting out of this rut. Then just make sure you're journaling so you can kind of see where you're at. And then do what I said. Get some professional help. Get some people in your life who are a positive influence. Get a mentor. Find someone who could pull you out of it on those days where you're having a day of self-pity. You need people that will say, nope, you need to get up, get out of bed, get out of this house, take a shower, it's real, brush your teeth, and go and do it. There was a bug. I hope I'm an encouragement to you today. It's not just strategies, but there is a way to overcome life's fear and anxieties. I just say, be real and honest with yourself first. Journal your thoughts, your ideas, your anything that you need to express yourself. Take the steps towards a goal of what you want to go. Make a vision board for yourself. Put that vision board right in your room or your home, so you can see it every day, so that you could get your hope and your encouragement from it. I want to thank you for spending time with me and just hearing my thoughts, and just using this to help you propel forward. Thank you. Bye.